Hey guys, this is Gabino once again, and today we'll be doing some puzzles, right? So I've got a puzzle for you today, rather than simplifying or rationalizing said. So today I'll be doing a puzzle, right? So you might have seen this puzzle before, but then if you haven't seen it, let's get started. So the puzzle is 3 plus something equals something, and 3 times something equals to something. This doesn't make sense? Yeah, it doesn't. Now, the idea is there are conditions to this question. So the condition to this question is basically this. This number here and this number here have to be the same, must be the same. And this number here and this one here have to be the same, right? So how do we write this mathematical? Oh, why is this puzzle related to math? How is this puzzle related to mathematics, right? So the way this puzzle is related to mathematics is you have to know how to write mathematical expressions. How to write mathematical expressions is the first test to this question, and the second thing is how to solve simultaneous equations. Right? How do you solve simultaneous equations? So from there, the way you would work through this is basically we write this as a mathematical expression, right? So the way you can do this is given that those two numbers have to be the same, so here it's basically saying 3 plus a and 3 times a must equal to b. Now, so if I'm solving this, what I can then do is, well, how do you solve simultaneous equations? Remember, how do you solve simultaneous equations? The way you solve simultaneous equation, there are a few ways that you could do, but then I'm gonna use one substitution method, and so I'm gonna call this expression 1 and this equation 2. Now, because you can see that they are both equal to b, so we are allowed to equate these two equations. So now my next line will be equating is basically saying equalizing equation 1 and 2. Then when you do that, what you have is you have 3 plus a is equal to 3 times a, right? 3 plus a equals 3 times a. Now once you have got this, so basically it's just solving equations, or solving linear equations. So the way you solve linear equation is you can substitute a on both sides. When you substitute a on both sides, let me just put in the steps. A plus that equals that. So you subtract a on both sides, and then here you have 3 equals to 2a. So this equivalent sign, and then therefore a is just equal, you divide by 2 on both sides, so a would then be 3 on 2, which is the same as 1.5. So you can see we have found the value of a, right? We have already got the value of a, right? So this could be our third equation. We can call this actually no. Now the next line, what can we do next? What do we do next? So we have got the value of a, right? So basically now the equation becomes you can then substitute this value in any of these equations. So substitute the value of a sub a equals to 1.5 into equation 2, and then when you do that, you have 3 times by 3 on 2 is equal to b, right? 3 times by 3 on 2 is equal to b. So this means will be 9 over 2 equals b, right? So that's the value of b, and that is our value of b. So we have got the value of a and we have got the value of b. Now we can check in. We can write our expression. So the idea, the question or the puzzle was basically 3 plus that equals that, 3 times is that. So if we put in the numbers, it will be 4.5, 4.5, and then here the number that we added is 1.5 and 1.5. So these are the answer, guys. And you can see the puzzle was not that hard, but you have to identify the variables, how to you have to write the mathematical expressions for this question, and also once you have done that, you had to solve simultaneous equations. And you can see that I used substitution method, which was kind of easy. And yeah, so this is the puzzle, guys. Thank you so much. Like, share, comment, and remember to subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate your support.